The time to do a rental is when you don't need any of that cash flow. You got your business running where you don't need that cash flow. The minute you think you need that cash flow, you're in the wrong place.
For a limited time, you can get a free copy of Jerry Norton's Data Cruncher software, which finds cheap houses in your area. Get it now at mydatacruncher.com.
You know, the rental game for me is always was the cash flow, but really the wealth creation. And when you bought deep enough, right, when you had that opportunity because you had the network available or the engine available to go and source a good opportunity in the wholesale market for a rental, do you see opportunity in that space where you can buy deep enough that you can execute a phenomenal burst strategy or get all your equity out of the deal? You know, you put money in. You know, we talked about this one deal that you did where you pulled a lot of money out of it, tax-free, which is so critically important. I wonder, is there a viable outlet to do more of that for you too? How do you think through that mindset?
Yeah, so I think most people have rental property in the totally wrong perspective. And here's the way I look at it. When you get into real estate, freshman is wholesaling. Sophomore is fix and flip. Buy and hold is junior. Development or commercial or multifamily is senior.
Yeah, makes
Most
sense.
people jump into rental and that's junior, and you're not a junior, you're a freshman, right? Because when you buy and hold, that's a long-term play. That's a long-term asset. You have to have a long-term perspective.
And you got to have a whole different set of resources, by the way.
It's a whole other set of resources because there's down payments to get into these deals. How do you grow a portfolio? One rental doesn't do it. 10 rentals doesn't do it.
Right.
I don't know about you, but hundreds is going to do it.
Right. You got it. Hundreds, thousands. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, and it's a different style. It's a different type of investing that most people do wrong. They get those rentals first. They haven't figured out how to even find deals yet. They haven't figured out how to transact deals, how to make cash right now. And they're trying to earn $200 a month in cash flow. And it's way too early for that. The time to do a rental is when you don't need any of that cash flow.
Right.
You got your business running where you don't need that cash flow. The minute you think you need that cash flow, you're in the wrong place.
Yeah. Can we go through that again? So freshman's what?
Wholesaling.
Okay.
Sophomore's fix and flip.
Okay. Junior
buy and hold. I'll give you a great example,
please.
Scott. I've got a student and so I'm coaching him. He does his first fix and flip and he makes like $100,000 on this fix and flip. And what does he do? He goes and buys a rental and he uses his profits from his flip for his down payment and buys a rental. Now, that sounds fine. Like a lot of people do that. It's great. Nothing wrong with that. And he's creating like $800 a month cash flow. And he's like, Jerry, I got $800 a month cash flow. And so I said, how's it going? He's like, I'm broke.
Yeah.
I got no money.
I got $800 a month.
Yes, and that pays my mortgage payment. Okay, great. Now what? Right. Well, I'm trying to find another fix and flip.
If you fix and flip and make that score, the next thing to do is make another score. Stay on second base.
That's right. So here's what I told him. I said, what you should have done is taken your $100,000 profit from the first flip.
Yep.
Use that money now to get into 2 new flips.
Right.
Use that money for the part that the hard money lender is not going to cover, closing fees, payments every month until those babies sell. Reinvest, now do 2 more flips, When you have cash now coming in from your flipping business, maybe 1 out of 10, you start to build a rental portfolio. Not right now. It's the wrong time for you to buy a rental property. You'd have no money.
Great advice.
You have no money in the bank right now, and now you're stuck trying to get now what are you going to do? Now he's trying to find another flip. He's got no cash.
And he can't get the $100,000 out of it because it's in the property.
Now he's got to figure out 100% funding strategy and borrow private money or whatever. You can do it, but you're not building on your business because you went and bought a rental property. And I could be wrong, Scott. A lot of people have a different mindset around this.
No, I listen, everyone comes from different places is the challenge, but I think your mindset, right, is now the guy buys $800 and instead of getting $100,
he doesn't need $800 right now.
He needs the $100,000.
He needs the $100,000.
Right.
To do another flip and do another flip.
Jerry, that's amazing. That was very helpful. I think it was helpful for me, and I love listening to you because I learn stuff every day.